Hi. We are about to begin the August 2017 Star Spirit Board messages reading created by Gothic Legends. Again, this is for the month of August, and I hope everybody's been feeling fine, the very least. And there's 2 eclipses happening this month, August the 7th and August the 21st. The lunar is on the full moon on the 7th, and the solar is on the 21st. So there's a lot of energies, a lot of big shifts, a lot of pull and tugs, a lot of push and pull. So keep things subtle, keep things simple, and everything will be revealed to you is what's being pulled for me to get the message out, okay? So for those of you who are new to this channel, this is the Enchanted, or sorry, not the Enchanted, that was my old spirit board that I worked with. This is, again, it's called the Star Spirit Board by Gothic Legends, and it's got the letters, the English alphabet. It's got numbers 0 to 9. We have a yes, a no, a hello, and a goodbye. A 5-pointed star and a candle, a lit candle. Okay, so let's begin the reading. And the way this works is intuitively, whatever we land on is, I just interpret the message, okay? The symbols and the messages that come forth. So no questions, just a revealing that my higher self has to deliver for everybody here on this channel. Okay, the number 3. Okay, so this is going to sound cliche, but all good things come in 3s. That's something that I needed to get out. That also includes the symbol. So because this is very much symbolic of symbols, this board, we don't have a pyramid on here, but we kind of have, if you can see, 5-pointed star, symbology of like a pyramid. So the vision that I'm getting after the number 3 is, you know, the points of a pyramid, the top of the pyramid and the 2 sides of the pyramid. Whatever interpretation you get for you specifically during this time, I cannot tell you because everybody interprets what a symbol or a number means to them. And a lot of times we will see things in 3s, or we will see things repeat themselves to us in our everyday life, and we bypass it, we don't notice it, or we do notice it, but we don't really, we're like, oh, then we kind of forget about it. But if we really acknowledge, these are all symbols that the world or the universe or the spirit realm or even us, we ourselves, we find reasons to everything. We create scenarios, we send out questions to ourselves, to people, and then we want answers to be delivered to us. So when people cannot answer them sometimes, a lot of times the answers come through symbology, letters, words, and phrases and things like that, okay? So something with the number 3. I also forgot to mention there's a symbol here, like a Trinity symbol. You can see here, it's a Celtic symbol, so you can look into that as well during this time, like Celtic symbology or something like that. Okay, sorry for the camera. Yeah, this doesn't look the greatest right now. 1 second. Sorry, lots of bloopers on here. Oh no. All right, moving on. Sorry about that, but I'm just going to deliver the messages anyways. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so now we landed on the number 2. Okay, there's a partnership that's taking place, a mirror effect, somebody that you've met or a few people that you've met that are linking up towards a perspective of giving you meaning of what's going on in your life right now. Okay, you could have met this person out in the park, in the mall, asking a question at a bookstore, but you've linked up with somebody. It could even be somebody that you're connecting with online social media, or there's apps where people actually can talk to each other face to face. I'm seeing a connection like that, and I'm seeing that it's actually 2 people coming together, or it started off 2 people coming together, and that's where oh, there we go, I got the camera better. The threes, all good things come in threes. So you're gonna kind of see that you're connecting with 3 people, or it could be 2 and then 4 overall. So pay attention, okay? Pay attention to what's unfolding in your life right now. For myself, I'm gonna talk about myself. The last 2 months or so, actually before the end of I'd say autumn 2016 to the beginning of 2017, everything was so hectic in my life. It was like fast paced. It was go, 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 go. And then after May, I'd say the end of May, early June, things started to kind of slow down. And then July in particularly, it really started to slow down. And this is the time when our body is like really exhausted. So that's the moment where you get to not just contemplate but nourish your body and put things back into your body, such as eating healthier, eating more vegetables, getting more sun, sleeping better, getting more liquids in your body, detoxing, rejuvenating, getting a facial, changing up your haircut or your hairstyle, a shift in consciousness, a shift in your physicality, in your reality. Some people have been moving location. Some people have been contemplating about leaving the country and traveling, charity work, fundraisings, philanthropy type of stuff. And so when things start slowing down, though, psychologically, because we were in such a state of go, go, go and getting results or going after results, when things start to slow down, the mind is expecting results again. So we don't actually allow ourselves to relax when we have the chance to relax, right? So if that's a situation that's similar to you at this time, or you know somebody who has experienced something like that, if you're seeing or if you're connecting with certain people, you're going to have not answers, because nobody can really answer something for you 100%, but you're going to kind of feel a connection, a spark, a motivation, that it's going to be through people that you're going to move forward and find that hidden meaning or hidden reason or hidden motivation as to what you need to do now, okay? Because things are going to pick up again in August. Particularly in the middle and the end of the month, things are really going to pick up, and you're going to need to direct where you're headed, basically, okay? So you're going to have to be able to direct. The phrase of mind over matter, you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Well, this is the month, okay? Because 8 is the month of August. 8 is the number of infinity, eternity, karma, whatever you send out returns to you, So if you are receiving what you've sent out, this energy is amplified, so it's really potent right now. You just gotta know, be sure where you want to direct it, and then the rest is up to the universe and the eternal energies of directing you to move forward in the path that you so desire. Okay, so um this is funny because we actually, the middle, see here, it's landed on basically nothing. However, on the three corners, it's landed on like the smack, or the smack, this pretty gal has landed on the number 0, the number 1, and the letter V. Okay, so I'm gonna put these all together and intuitively dissect the messages. And it's not really dissecting, but it's just my intuition just going. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna get my logical brain into it right now, because I'll just be like sitting there and like trying to rationalize the first intuitive feeling I get. So, thing I get it is trust your instinct. Okay, if 100 things are being given to you, if you have an opportunity in the United States and you're living in Canada, if you're living in Canada and you have the opportunity in Canada and the opportunity in Europe and the opportunity in Australia or Africa or the Middle East, this is just an example, by the way, and you're like, oh, what do I do? I've sent out all these energies. I've sent out all these resumes. I've connected with so many people. I know I have a big passion. I am, I'm very talented. People see my talent. And now I've got all these opportunities and I don't know which one to take. Trust your instinct. When you start communicating, okay, in this world, number 1, right? We landed somewhat on number 1. Leadership is very important. You are first. You come first. Even if you're in charity work and you're a humanitarian and you're in philanthropy, okay, please don't ever forget that you need to come first before any organization, before your own business, before your own partners, before your own corporation or organization, or the people that you're helping that have absolutely nothing and that are living in tents or homeless, okay? You need to come first. This is not selfish. Why I say you need to come first is because if you're lacking in the financing department or the finances, or you're lacking emotional or energetic support, or you're not giving that to yourself right now, or you're just plain out tired, how will you be able to help other people? How will you be able to come to that judgment of, and it's not judging other people, but it's the judgment of trusting your intuition as to which partner or party or group of people is going to be the best suited for you. Okay? I may have a great vision or a great idea, and I may connect with an organization or a group in this country or even in another country that may look pretty on paper or on their website, or their mission statement may look very pretty to you because it coincides with helping persecuted people, or helping a minority of people, or an ethnic people that are, or even women's groups or youth. And then you go in there and you talk and you actually see what goes on, or you just don't connect, or you're not in a position to speak when you want to speak in these groups. Well, then you have to trust your intuition, because sometimes we may be able to connect in other areas rather than just an organization that looks good on paper. Okay, but I'm not here to instill fear upon you or say to you that all organizations look better on paper. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is And this can be a minority of people or an ethnic people that are, you know, or even women's groups or youth. And then you go in there and you talk and you actually see what goes on, or you just don't connect, or you're not in a position to speak when you want to speak in these groups. Well, then you have to trust your intuition, because sometimes we may be able to connect in other areas rather than just an organization that looks good on paper. Okay, but I'm not here to instill fear upon you or say to you that all organizations look better on paper. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, and this can be not even just organizations, this can be just a job where you're working, or it could just be friends right now, anything at all. This is just very general. You need to trust your own instincts, because the world is going, it's happening regardless you doing something about yourself or other people or your life or not. Every day the sun comes up, every day the moon comes up. Every day we eat, every day we sleep. This is regularity of life, okay? That's like the zero. It's a pattern, a never-ending cycle. So you need to trust yourself, that you have leadership abilities to trust yourself enough. Because when you trust yourself enough in your own intuition, you'll find the correct circumstances and people to connect to. And do not be afraid of trusting to know which value, because when I see V, I see value. The word value is coming up. You have to know your own value, because when you know your own value, you'll find that certain corporations are seeking what they need from you, okay? It could be that maybe you don't have money and the organization is providing you finances or a ticket or this or that for the work you're doing. A lot of times in philanthropy, for example, you have to fund it, but like I said, you'll never know until you start connecting and asking questions. And, you know, please make sure if anybody is offering you something, you do talk to them face to face. If it's not on face, like actual in person, make sure you're seeing things on paper and you're connecting via Skype or camera or something, and you want to see what they're doing, okay, behind like the back, what's going on. Just giving advice, okay? And use your vocals. Use your vocals. Meaning effective communication is key. Okay, we landed on the letter Z. Endings. With an ending comes a new beginning, okay? When I look at this letter, for some reason, it's like as if I'm seeing the number one, but I'm seeing this number one person. It's a person in particular who has a lot of experience in life, a lot of knowledge in life, or is seeking to experience even more, and has spread open their arms to expand. One hand is going in one direction. The other hand is going to the other direction. So there's an east and a west direction. And your body is kind of slanted towards, I'm here, but I'm here. Meaning I want to go here, but I also want to go here. Look, if you have an intention that you want to travel the world, or you are open to finding work abroad and learning things, if you're excited, if you've been in the army, or you want to get into the military in another continent, or if you found some translating career or a teaching career and you want to leave the country, but then you also want to go to this other country. Again, like I said, opportunities, once you open that door, once you walk in and you feel out what's suitable for you right now, because right now you are where you are right now. Your mind, your vision can be maybe 20 years down the line, but you gotta grasp on to where you are right now, realistically. And what is suitable for you right now, realistically, you hold on to that and you move forward with that. And then maybe a few months later, a few years down the line, that chosen work or chosen direction that you took or take now is and will lead you towards the next direction. So if you choose east, it will direct you to west eventually. Or if you choose west, it's going to eventually take you to east. Okay? So that's the ending of it. Meaning that's where you are right now. And when you take that ending, a new beginning starts. And it's funny because the one before it was literally a 0 and a 1. And it just reminds me of that Z. So take the messages with a grain of salt. This is a general reading. I hope it helped out. If you're looking to have a private, personalized reading for you, I do tarot readings, I do tea leaf readings, I do cartomancy readings, oracle readings, I do readings with astrology and numerology, and also do readings with no tools, where I will just intuitively pick up what I see and tell you. Okay, and if you'd like a personalized reading, please link me up at my email, redearthgoddess@gmail.com. These personalized readings, they vary in prices, so just link up with me, and they start off with $25, depending on how deep we go in, okay, to find the answers and where I could direct them for you. So again, thanks for watching your August reading, and have a good month, and take it easy. Drink lots of water for August. There's 2 eclipses coming in, so see ya.